Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. I'm the Mysterious JG. So far, so good it seems, but we haven't even gotten inside the castle. And I would imagine there's enough space in the castle for there to be some challenges there as well. But our mission objective is to settle the score with Kelly. Smelly Kelly and his Helly. We're just as good as you are, Kelly. Certainly seems that, doesn't seem like we can go any farther that way. Certainly seems like all paths are leading down this little hallway right here. There's nothing on the map to suggest there's Kodamas around here. I thought there might be something hidden. I'm sure there's a speedrun strat that just... What the... Oh, come on, game! That's bullshit. Well... looks like we don't have their help, Pat. Oh. Well, that was a stupid way to die. But yeah, it was supposed to be a dramatic moment of this is where you're separated from your allies. So, I mean, they were damn... I was just getting into the tactics that are involved with when you have them. Which are for certain enemies involves me attacking first because I have the technique to stun them. Other enemies just involves me getting in and triggering them by guarding and then letting them do the damage. There were, I mean, it sounds like I was being a chicken shit, but yeah, there were definitely enemies where it's like a good idea to let them fight, and other enemies where it was a better idea to do the fighting yourself. And then, yeah, I mean, there's speedrun strats that involve just fast running up these paths and ignoring all the enemies and blah blah. I sure hope we found all the Kodama from the first section, because we don't get to come back. I'm guessing, yeah, that would be a Kodama shrine. And I guess I don't get to summon my allies here. Oh well. So this one I'm using because it gives me key, and I've been using it for a long time, and this one would give me slower dash, but I'm not using dash much. Change your defense based on my magic score, which is actually pretty high. Let me see something right now. My defense is 782. Toughness is 102. I'm not using the dash to evade enemies like I would be if I was sneaking around. $829 defense now. Okay, this might be a smart thing to do. Am I that much slower? Oh, yeah, I'm a lot slower. Well, we'll try it for a while. The lack of key might be a problem. You know what? No. Because sometimes I get in trouble and I just need to duck out fast. So I don't like that. Key plus 20 is good. Could be using this guy to have permanent Kodama sense, but no, I'm gonna go with the thing that gives me key, because why not? What is skill life drain? Stores health in proportion to the base damage you deal with skills. Don't know what that means. But no, yeah, the extra defense is probably pretty good, but I spend a decent amount. Like, I get in trouble and I dash out of there, use healing items. I need to have the power to do that. I don't see any reason why not to use lots of items here. Because I take you out, I get to... Oh, well, you don't give a crap about my poison floor anyway. But yeah, it seems like it's a good place to use lots of items that will be restored when I... Place seems unusually empty, actually. No reason... Yeah, there's no reason not to be using those types of items, because unless they change the rules on me, those guys aren't coming back. And I think we just saw an example of why I like to have running. What was that? So as long as I'm fighting these non-recurring enemies, I might as well have the if you die, you come back to life item going all the time. The Raging Bull Kabuto. That's probably a better Raging Bull Kabuto than the one that I've got, considering that I got it in the last level, and I've been picking up Raging Bull Kabutos for a long time now. Seems like there's a pattern going on here with these kinds of guys being everywhere. I mean, guys that have the big yokai field. So again, might as well clear all of these. And again, keeping an eye peeled for Kadama. I'm trying to remember to do that. Bellowing Tenryu. Somewhere around here there is a Kadama, because I saw a second little green thing next to the big main green thing. But it's guarded by Axe Knight. It's okay, little friend. I won't let you get hurt. Now, if I don't miss if I didn't miscount, that means there's only one left. I don't know what's going to advance the story, but I would assume we're heading for the top of the keep. Large soul stones. And so you and I, gentle viewer, together as a team, we need to be... Oh. This might be my last ever chance to screw this up. Okay, you're supposed to use... I think if you use neutral, you get a chance. Okay, you didn't like that. Alright, so I did that wrong. Again, I know somebody's explained to me how to do it. I didn't refresh my memory before, The good news is I have Revive from Death once power right now. And that guy can't really chase me. So I'm really cheesing this without having the skill necessary to do this fight the right way. Pirate Armor, Mengu. On my way to a hot springs. I'm not gonna bother with. This place seems to be pretty devoid of regular old enemies. Certainly we're not seeing just Nanban Gazuka. Ooh. I almost want to like mark those as don't, because like it feels like those might be unique items. It's a complete set that all came together from one treasure chest. I might not want to donate those for Amrita. Amrita. Is it the rifle room here? I think I've done a full clear of that zone. You know, at this point, might as well just hit the shrine. Because there was really only one enemy that I fought that will restore itself, and I'm not going all the way back down there to where it was. Excuse me. Okay. I keep knocking that thing over. Now it's suggesting that that's the correct path. Like where it tells me to go seems to change. Yeah, now it's oh, you know what? I probably have to clear all of these buildings of something to clear some kind of demon field or some such. But there's the last Kodama. Didn't see him on radar, just actually caught him with my eyeballs. All this mission's Kodama have been guided to the shrine. Alright, well I don't have to worry about that anymore. Which means I can come in here and I guess I can do this in the middle of a mission anyway. I don't even have to familiarity bonus. Nioh damage, water shot. Just looking for something with a really high defensive multiplier. Change your defense magic. Unlimited elixir. Elixir effect on life recovery. Oh, I could spend forever doing this. Let's just go up for this one that was 97 that gave me Nioh magic power plus 13, change of defense magic. Defense is up to 859. Well, it's certainly it was higher than it was, but alright, well now I don't have to worry so much about accidentally finishing the level without finding all the Kodama, because I've found all the Kodama. Do have to worry about getting my butt kicked. I think that's a much more relevant fear at this point. This is some kind of boss fight. I guess that's what this is going to be for a while, is the boss rush. Ouch. Stun lock to death. I was trying to run away and reapply my buffs. Buff Daddy. Okay. So more than halfway to a level. It's probably worth it to try to get my spirit back. I believe this is the right place. You know, I just, for the first time in a long time, went through and reconsidered my equipment. Anti-paralysis stuff would be a really good thing to have right now. Do paralysis boost 15 and 16. That is giving me versus paralysis of 53. Now, if nothing else, see if I can get back my spirit. Now, see if I can cheese her with a slowdown attack. Ah, shite. Kind of messed that up a bit. But I got her in the end. Alright. So I used up a lot of items, but we're hitting the shrine between each of these boss battles. And when I say each of these boss battles, I mean each of these boss battles. I'm thinking this is going to be a boss battle redux. So I don't see anything in here to do. We can go back the way we came and hit the shrine. Keep knocking that same thing over. Let's confirm that I don't have to fight Hero Enma again if I keep losing, or if I keep hitting the shrine, because that would give me, that would go some way towards relieving my fears. Okay, never mind. It just looks like you can go there and do something, but you can't. So I'm thinking we have to fight the bosses in each of these zones and almost walk off the edge to death. I got some compliments from the viewers on how I handled the Hero Enma fight the first time around. It was, yeah, that's I think was, I was told that was kind of a checkpoint for a lot of people. That was where it's like, okay, you really got to understand the tactics of dodging and counterattacking in this game, or you ain't getting nowhere against this boss. Not sure what this is going to be. Let's set a few of these around. Don't know if poison's going to work on this. Well, looks like it does. Done it again. Poison is finally worn off. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's get back to the castle. Go ahead and get back to the shrine and restore the items we used. And actually, I need to think about... We used the anti-paralysis stuff for Hero Enma. Don't need to keep that stuff equipped, probably. Its usefulness is pretty limited against other bosses. Probably could keep running around. I still got all my buffs applied here, but... Oh, now I have to figure out what the hell I actually had equipped before. Change of defense magic sounds familiar. Yeah, that 97 defense sounds familiar. And then I had one of them as recurring damage, because I do like to use poison. So I'm just looking for purple text that had recurrent damage increase, because I think that was a purple type skill, like as in extra rare. No, maybe it wasn't. No, there it was. Oh, and it's the last thing. Cool. Alright. So other than the fact that I can... Oh, I didn't actually hit the shrine. About to say, how come I got my... The only thing that hadn't worn off yet was the one that lets you live. Because that one has a pretty... Like, survive a fatal hit and come back with a little bit of health. Because that one has a pretty long life before it wears out. But then I noticed that I didn't have 3 of them. No clue for each of these what enemy we're going to be fighting, though. Like, the layout of the room doesn't do that much to tell you. God, how many times have I fought you? I'm surprised you're coming back. Either he's going to be a really souped up, high damage version, or this is the easiest of these. I feel like I've fought him 100 times. Although I fought a version of him that didn't have the bells, or the weights. Ooh, that was close. Almost screwed that up. After talking about how it was going to be the easy one, I almost screwed it up. He actually has a little room that he gets to hang out in. Like the rest of those guys are just kind of stuck chilling out in the air, brother. Haha. He actually had some kind of protection against the elements in his zone. Where he didn't actually wander around. He was just a pool of demon energy until I got close, but still. Alright. I'm going to grab a little drink of soda here. I was thinking what I would do is just, looks like we're going to level up. I could probably get enough from donating items right now. Oh, there's probably rooms that I haven't explored here, too. Let's knock over some shit. Yeah, I mean, I was being all careful wandering around in this place before, thinking there would be enemies. There's probably all sorts of little loots that I missed. Could equip something with treasure sense if I really cared, but I don't really care. Anything hidden over here? It could just be like an Amarita thing. No, but I can go all the way around the outside of this building. I guess I'm going all the way back through the middle of the building. You know what I figured I would do is just finish off one last boss and call it a video. But now, I'm thinking what I will do is we'll round out this video by seeing if we can donate enough to level up. So, I'm going to err towards keeping stuff. I'd had several video off screen. I'm just donating stuff like crazy without even looking at it really. But I will do these purple ones. I'll at least take a look at. Inamoto Godo, I don't know if this is a difficult thing to find more of. Gallantry armor, I guess I'm holding on to for some reason. Apparently Hinamoto Godo isn't that hard to find because I've got more than one that I found in this level. I'm holding on to purple stuff, basically, and Sunny D. Omeo Magic Duration bonus. Oh, but it's very specific things and not the ones that I kind of care about. Gallantry Armor Kabuto, but I already have one of those that I just grabbed, which is a higher end version. Soul Matching Cost Reduction. Those are actually kind of useful periodically to have, but you spend a lot of gold on soul matching, I suppose, once you start playing with that, which I haven't been doing. Oh yeah, these was this the ones I found a whole bunch in a whole set together? Although they don't appear to be an actual set. So, never mind. I was going to hold on to them because it seemed like they were a set of some kind. Samurai from Dark Lands. I don't remember ever coming across any of that. So hold on to it. This is like probably the ultimate heroic Raging Bull helmet. Fuma Kusarigama, but the Fuma does not actually make up a set in this game. And I feel like I'm coming up on the end of, I feel like Gallantry Armor Boots. I think I've already grabbed some, but whatever. I'm not finding, I probably would have noticed, I'm not finding any stuff that belongs to the set that I'm currently using. I'm always on the lookout for a higher end version of that. Boy, I've been picking up a lot of stuff in this level. Alright. This is checking everything that I didn't lock. This gave me a whole bunch of elixirs, so I know I got a lot of Amrita out of that. And now if I were to go... Ooh, I'm still short. Just by a tiny little bit. Alright, maybe it's time to look for gallantry stuff where I got that I don't need. I don't need two different gallantry boots. Gallantry pants. Oh, this is annoying. I'm so close to being able to level up. Don't know why that's locked. Other than they might be the best weapons of those types that I had the last time I went through. I guess I'll do it by type. What if I got more than one of? Amongst the armors in particular. I got more than one armor from the same set. I don't need two. Well, I got 2 of these, but that's probably by design. I probably was worried about potentially needing to switch from one to the other. Okay, that should have done it. Because now this video is suddenly going to go long when I was thinking it was going to go short. Let's see. Unless I really, really have something that I want to do with those Amio magic points. If I got up, I'm at 5. I could get up to 9. What would that allow me to do? If I had 9, I could do 3 more with fire. Or I could do 1 and then 2. That would be 3. I could get plus 6 against water. What am I talking about? 9, I would have plus 6 against water, and then I have 3 left. I could get better against fire and wind. Or I could do 3, get better against earth. I could get even more health from elixirs. Is probably smarter, actually. Alright. Making a snap decision here. Because with the ninja I could do better against poison. I'd really need to plan this out. With the ninja I'd probably end up with like you know what, I gotta do this off screen. I'm sorry, this is gonna take too long. Alright folks, when we come back I will have leveled up and I'll walk you through whatever I did. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching and hope you join me next time. We'll have a newly leveled up and slightly powered up I'm blanking on our name. We're not Kelly. Kelly's the bad guy. We're, what is the name of this guy? He was my icon for a while, but all I ever remember him saying is, "That's right." Irish guy. We'll be back with more of Irish Guy. Bye-bye.